So at the very end of my stream, I fought this lion. So right before, okay, yeah, you crawl through this passage, and then you have to fight some Einhenjars, okay? And they're hard. This is me dying to them several times. Okay, this is the build up. I wish there was like a fast forward 15 seconds, rewind 15 seconds. I think they used to have that. Okay, so anyways, I save it right before this like crevice. You get into this arena, okay, and you fight Einhenjars. It took me a while, 14 minutes, and I finally beat him. And then you get to this lion, and then the lion one took me several fights, okay. But then I get to the end, I'm about to beat him. Okay, let me unmute it. I hope you probably can't hear it. I'll have to turn on my desktop audio. Essentially, what I'm saying is, um, come on, slow down, slow down, slow down. Okay, so with notable enemies, not necessarily even bosses, right? But like notable enemies like this guy in the first game, with notable enemies like the big trolls and some of the ancients, okay? No matter what their stagger, their stun level is, once you get them low on health, like critically low, their stun meter will like ramp up. It'll rapidly fill up because it has these specific animation, like these kill execution animations for these mobs, okay? Um and so you can just keep pounding on them with like throwing your axe and kill them. Uh but they have, I don't even know how unique, but they're not ones you would see on most oh shit, you don't see my cam. Uh you know, that you wouldn't see. Anyways, so what happens here is I get him really low. See, right now he's super low on health, right? And he has no stagger. But just a couple hits gets him there. And watch this throw. Like it's gonna just ramp. Look, I am on 1 HP. Look at this. Wow. Okay. Um. So watch it. So it's basically wanting me to get him stunned. So right there, he is stunned, and I could go and I can hit R3 and get a special move, but I don't really realize it too late, and I kill him, and I immediately go off. Like again, I don't feel like doing all the audio right now, but um, I essentially go, oh fuck, and I explain what I just explained about the unique kill animations. And I was like, I don't know if I'll fight one of these guys again, so I don't want to miss it. So even though I had died a couple times, so eventually I'm like, man, I explain it. Um, and then I'm like, fuck it, I want to do that again. Even if it means more deaths, whatever. I want to do it again to get that animation. Okay. Now, I hope that just restarting the checkpoint, like basically I paused it right when I killed him. I don't even know if it's looted spawn. Maybe, I think it did, but I was hoping maybe it hadn't saved and like progressed me past this fight, right? And, hoping I can just restart checkpoint and just have the lion fight. But when I restarted the checkpoint, it, and I even said this on stream, I have a feeling if I do this, it's going to have progress me. My checkpoint's gonna be after this fight, and the loot will have despawned because I didn't pick it up and loading it. Anyways, um, and that's more or less what happens. This loot would have probably been in that lost and found chest, but anywho, I load a checkpoint. It's already past the lion. Okay, no loot on the ground, and I'm like, man, fuck. And I was already about to end the stream anyway, so I was like, this is a good moment. But this game's really good, and I still had about 20 more minutes in me, I thought. So, anyways, I ended stream. Well, I think I load. Yeah, and I think I'm like my manual save would have been before I slipped through the crack to go into that arena for the first time. So if I just load my manual save, uh, I'd have to fight all the Einhenjar again. So at that point, I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'm not going back. It's like I might fight him again off stream and get that animation and just record it, but I'm gonna end stream. And so that's essentially what I did. I ended stream there because I thought, and ipso facto, the thing that I was forgetting is, here we go. Okay. And we're back. Because I wasn't really factoring in autosaves. And so basically it had an autosave after the Einen jar but before the lion. And I recorded that. So you can still see this is essentially, I trimmed this. This was originally a 5-minute long video and I trimmed it down. But it's me still paused from when I paused it and I ended stream. So I would have not been touching my controller. Would have ended stream. Boom, boom. And this would have been just set here. Okay. And then once I ended stream, got all that squared away, I pulled this up. And this is essentially the first run. This is pure, like, again, this was going on longer. So it was basically 1minute and 50 seconds of me sat there AFK, right? I trimmed that, and then this is me loading an autosave. And see, I didn't do the most recent one. I did 11:18. I went to 11:12 because my manual was at 107. So I'm like, please be past the Einen jar, but before the lion. And again, I was prepared to die more, like have maybe lose a couple times this lion, but to get that animation, and I would have added them to my tracker all the same. But straight up, swear on everything, this is my first run after, and it was worth it. The animation's sick. Damn, Missouri was playing Tennessee close. And then I think Tennessee just had a pick six. All right, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. It's just real clean. Now the only negative is the freaking foliage gets in the way a little bit of the animation, but look how sick that is, dude. That's straight from the original trilogy. Snapped his jaw neck with the chain. Oh, dude, so fire. I'm so glad I went back and got that animation. And of course, Bear McCreary's music. When you pop off Young King, he keeps wanting to pop off, and pop off he does. Keeps wanting to pop off, and pop off he does. Crazy to think that Bear Grylls isn't the coolest bear anymore. He's not the coolest. He ain't the coolest. He's not the coolest bear in the world. Alright, we got boom, boom, boom. Webcam, reduce. Excuse me. Squeeze me. Alright, we're gonna delete that. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Okay, and then this is right after it. And I don't know what happened. I did my thing where I went boom, and then I set my console to just record. Not me doing a clip, but like record what was coming up. And so this is the immediate kind of conversation after, and it's so good. I was tricked into destroying a village. He's talking to Freya. My own wife and child were there until their blood stained my hands. I swore revenge. I can't imagine. And right earlier, before that big fight, Freya says something like, Well, Kratos is trying to level with her earlier about him and Deimos, his brother, and their beef, and how Freya and Freyr, her brother, and she's like, I don't want to hear it. So then it's about the kid, and Freya's like, you have no idea what it's like to lose a child. And he was like, actually, I do. She's like, you had another before Atreus? And he was like, yeah, Calliope or whatever. And then he tells her this story, and she's like, oh shit.
Were there until their blood stained my hands. I swore revenge.
That's... I can't imagine.
I paid back their blood 1,000 times and burned Olympus to the ground. Yet, the guilt remained. Perhaps you will kill me, Freya. But it will bring you no peace.
Perhaps it is not peace I seek. All those times I found you, why'd you refuse to fight me?
Every outcome would mean defeat.
This is so fire.
I have never wished you harm, Freya. You helped us. You saved Atreus when he was sick. I did not wish to live with killing you, any more than I wished to die.
I see.
Like, even if he won, it would have sucked so bad and stayed with him. Wouldn't have even been like winning. Yo, I love this feature. One cool thing about the PS5's cards is this whole like progress thing. So like I was able to, you can go on your friends list, and you know, a lot of games. So games forever, or not ever, but have for a long time have shown you what game they're on. Okay, and then nowadays it's cool because if your buddy's on Call of Duty, it will even distinguish if they're, you know, playing zombies or playing campaign or co-op or whatever, multiplayer. Some games will show the score, like if they're playing Madden, it'll show the score. It's really cool. With PlayStation, it has that and then some. So you go into it and like it'll say your buddy's playing God of War Ragnarok, and then you might click on his profile. And if you're already past that, if you're not, it'll show this God of War. Right, he's playing God of War. We get that, and then hidden activity spoiler. You would have to manually choose to like unveil it. But if not, if you've been by it, it'll tell you like he's in the Lost Sanctuary. Okay, cool. You show us the chapter, but it also shows the total progress of the chapter, how much longer the chapter will take, 25 minutes, what objective they're on. He's in the part of the Lost Sanctuary where you got to free the wolf, and he's got about 19 minutes left. Like, so fire. But again, if you're past that, it'll just say that. So sick. So that's all that I've done. And we're here. And like basically you shimmy Cocoa Puff, and then you come to this part of the village, and this was Freya's village. She was initially like, oh man, I can't believe I got brought back here. Oh, is that a raven? Nope. Just a leaf and really gorgeous sunlight. Oh yeah, see, this is the cave system that we were crawling through at the end of my clip. You pop and you get a fight here. This was pretty hard. I did this one fight. Oh, that's right. I gotta spin that first. There. Alright, but it's serious. Fucking. Wait, can it be spun again? Why not? Guess no. Thank you for tending to my home while I am away. I will be sure to bring you a souvenir from Midgard, perhaps an icicle. Anyway, here is my daily routine. Please follow it. Rise with the sun, whisper to the plants, feed pigs, fetch water from the river, coax bark from the trees for firewood, relax. That's all. I look forward to seeing you again upon my return. Sorry. Fuck your pottery.
I hear them inside. Get ready to clear them out.
Get chunky dunked. Dude, I love the sound design and the visuals of the Bifrost. Bringing people to the battlefield. Oh my god, I just took damage from that. Dude, ow, ow, ow. Wait. Nope. Nope. Hey, y'all come to me. No, I... Okay, I hope... No, I wanted to... Oh, of course. It do... Not only does it not kill him, it doesn't interrupt him poke-evolving either. Oh, man, that hurt. I gotta stay on her ass so she doesn't Pokeball. Ah! I'm not going that way. No, 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 no. I need help. I can't spawn. That's cheating. You can't spawn in and bring reinforcements without at least one of them bringing health packs for the whole team. I mean, he'd obviously bring them for him and his homies for when they presumably beat me, but it'd be for me after looting. You can eat my butt. You can kiss my ass. Eat my butt. But nah, really, don't you do that. It's gross. Oh, where are we? Vanaheim. Abandoned village. Ooh.
I hear them inside. Get ready to clear them out.
Ma'am? No. Oh, that's interesting. He got like no progress to his burn meter, I guess, because he was completely frozen. Hey! Ow. Sir, you're not even gonna face me straight up? Rude, man. I'm telling you, these people are rude. Get, oh my god. I'm still trying to get up that whole sequence. I was trying to get up the wall. Oh, I'm hurting. Hurting for a squirt. Oh, hit him with the okie doke. Hit him with the okie doke. Hit him with the okie doke. Get in there. Stick a minute. Stick a minute. No, I'm scared. This is fucking hard. There's a lot of them. There's just a lot of them.
I hear them inside. Get ready to clear them out.
So sick. God, it's such a sick animation. We love the burst damage. And I gotta remember too, when I get next time I get back to what's it called? Fucking one of the workshops, I can upgrade my Blades of Chaos again. God, it's so fire. Especially the fact that it, like, you not only do a lot of damage to the guy you're axing and then throwing, you do damage to the people you're hitting with the throw, and it explodes like a frost thing. It just fucking murked those fools right there. Super well And I haven't even Frost Awoken nearly as well as I can. Ooh, does it affect this move? Ah, okie doke. Oh shit, is that a Traveler? Love knocking the helmet off. I don't even remember that being a mechanic really in the first one. Like, I know that there was critical spots with, you can have, like, whatever they would call them. Basically, like, critical axe throws. But I don't remember actually knocking the helmet off. Bro, I'm about to have done this with almost as much health as this, or, yeah, full health. Not bad. I did not mean to grab the health back, but, you know.
He's desecrated every
Whew, that one was
memory I have
clean.
of home.
That was fucking
Clean
clean.
to remember fondly. In Sparta, we were taken from our homes as children and raised in Nidhogg. We marched or we drowned, fought for scraps or starved. Our elders beat us till we could not stand. At night, we made our way home, alone, or were food for wolves.
So,
That is how Spartans are made.
that's dope. I mean, not that they actually did that, but, I mean, they did do that, and it made them legendary fighters for the time. Dude, if I ever, like, how do I put this? If I'm ever in the position, or I don't even know how to word this. Never mind.
These plants behave similarly to the scorn poles we found in the foothills of Midgard ages ago.
I hate barrels and pottery. If it took craftsmanship, I hate it. Is there a potential rave in where I'm at? Indeed. This game is gorgeous. Anger management is the name of the challenge to punch chest, which makes that moment where Atreus tries to do it all the better.
Well, considering how Spartans are made, it's no wonder you turned out as you did. Your fate was sealed from the start.
Fate can be overcome.
I used to think so. When the Norns told me of my son's fate, I thought I could change it. You know well how that worked out.
The Norns. The fates of these lands.
That's right. You defy prophecy at your own peril.
That ledge somewhere around here is a perfect place for an Odin's Raven. A well-hidden one. But from what I've noticed so far, this could just be an early claim, but they seem way easier to spot in this one than the other one. They've almost all kind of been along what would be your expected vision line. Shatterstar for staying mobile and charging up. Higher defense and rune it. To be expected, it's a higher level. Shield punch and blow enemies backwards, increasing in power when fully charged. Holding L1 to charge up your shield. Blocking attack depletes some charge. Shield punch right before an attack hits you to absorb it and gain a burst of charge. That sounds risky. It's like I'm trying to double tap L1 right before it, which has already been a problem with me because I don't know what game it is. Maybe it's Ghost of Tsushima or something, but some game you need to like double tap a button to when you time it. I do like the stun on this one though. Try it. Those look badass together. Combined with my wrist armor, that shit looks clean. I'm even not. People who know me know I'm not like a huge fan of the color blue. I don't hate it, but I wouldn't want it on most of my favorite color palettes. Like if I was designing my own.
Atreus would agree with you about prophecy. He rushes blindly to a fate the giants foretold. Disappears for 2 days, trying to prove he is their champion, fabled to fight at Ragnarok.
What? I know all the Ragnarok prophecies. There's no champion of the giants.
Ooh, what if
It is
Faye...
one concealed. Because of this champion, the realms are saved at Ragnarok. Only Asgard falls, and Odin with it.
So all this time, Odin's obsession with every detail of Ragnarok, he's been missing a crucial piece. Huh. Well, Well done, grower.
Dope. Alright, do we see a raven?
Atreus will not be a pawn of prophecy.
You still stand against fate, even with victory foretold.
I will not march my son to war. He is no Spartan. I would keep it that way.
You would speak to me of protecting your child? Is my tragedy not enough of a lesson? Fighting fate is a waste of the precious time we're given to spend with them. You never know when someone will come along and cut it short.
Now it's like that, almost like Aztec jungle, like very like a woodwind kind of sound, and then earlier was that perfect dwarven melodic, more bassy shit. He's great, man. I love that there's more of this and like the combining of different texts, so to speak. I love that. That's what I asked for when playing the 2018 version. It's what I want from, like, I want Pokemon to expand on that. I keep saying it, but aka not just you need fire Pokemon in your party because you're about to fight a grass gym. No.
Swing that torch to the other side.
Why do they do that? I am just playing around right now, just experimenting with the different things do. I threw it 3 times. I'm just gonna say characters. I'm changing it for, it's mainly Atreus, but we're gonna count her, all of them. Dude, that's this game's biggest flaw. Hands down their biggest flaw. This obsession with feeling like it needs to hold our hands. I went from 21 to whatever I was at to 28 because I was throwing in more people, so immediately it was just like, okay, Mimir's done it several times. Yeah, but I'm not gonna be able to burn that yet. I gotta burn the briar. It can't spin left. But like, oh, okay, I think I know what. You gotta hit it while it moves by it, I think. But,
Can you swing that torch to the other side and burn the bramble blocking your path?
I'm not trying to make this out like one of those scenarios where it's like, you know, some people, if they're told to do something, even though they know it's right, they just absolutely won't do it. And it's not necessarily that, but it's starting to feel kind of like that, where it's like, man, I really don't want to even complete this.
Can you swing that torch to the other side and burn the bramble blocking your path?
And like, oh, notice how she said that, and okay, it didn't make much sense because I was trying it even before she said that, whatever. But I'm not even on this side yet to get the prompt. Oh, it's so infuriating. But I do love that they added more elemental-based puzzles. But back to the Pokemon analogy, not just needing Pokemon, like fire Pokemon, because you're gonna fight a no. might as well keep going now. You're gonna fight a grass one, but even just in like a random path, there might be bramble in the way, and you might need a Pokemon too. To clear the bramble, and it can start with one game just having any Pokemon. Maybe they all have like a passive. I know the game does have like certain talents or whatever they're called, but anyways,
How can you, of anyone alive, be squeamish about war? After all the gods you've killed.
I have seen enough war to know the cost.
After the price I paid to end them.
but eventually they can expand it where like maybe a certain couple Pokemon, like for example, it'd be a move that a Vulpix and a Growlithe might know, but not a Charizard and a Tyranitar. One of the biggest reasons I wish I would have streamed more over the years and always wanted to stream and have my stuff is because like I'll have a lot of ideas genuinely that are good ones I truly believe, and oftentimes they're picked up, whether it's in TV shows and movies, narratives, through lines, quality of life stuff, and I want visual evidence of it.
All right, now back to the task at hand.
This location is stunning. Dude, that Raven's got to be somewhere, man. Lurking, dude. Just lurking.
That's one of Odin's captains. Be ready.
Oh, look at his design. His armor looks incredible. His he has, at first I thought he had a really cool spear. I'm now quickly realizing it is a sickle and it's badass, or like a scythe. I'm obsessed. Dude, look how dope he looks. Oh, that's... I like the, Wait, what does that mean? Oh, I think I know what it means. I see now what they did. Some of the, like, they would, what you call it? Not runic attack, but like the skills that you could get with shields in the first game that were just like on his skill tree, sort of, are now a part of the shields and their abilities. Thought that would interrupt him a bit more, especially it being a heavy attack. Spoiler alert, it did not. Risky that. I only got one in, enough to save me from that hit. What's this guy's name? Fisk? Wilson Fisk? First death to him. Only gonna be the only one. How about I get a checkpoint at like 50% health? Sloppy, fucking sloppy, hoppy. LSU, Arkansas, 10-13. LSU is up with 2 minutes to go. They need, I mean, that would be not, Arkansas is a very good football team, but that would not be ideal to beat Alabama and then follow it up with a loss to Arkansas. Granted, you were at home to Alabama, away to Arkansas. How long do we need to wait on that? That's a super fucking cool animation, but that's harsh. I mean, I'm delaying the shit out of that. Alright, I'm just gonna, I know that all of the deaths on my current counter are to him, so I'm not gonna update that thing every time. Okay. Whew, here we go. I hate how they give him credit for that hit, man. Through everything there. Yeah, I'm doing the, I'm tapping my circle and then I'm waiting and then I'm doing the second one and I'm still not able to dodge that. I don't know what I have to do. I'm gonna have to learn that massively. I see right there I went to fucking double tap my parry because of what my skill said. I went to double tap my parry because of my skill, and that's not safe. It's just not safe. The window on this difficulty has to be incredibly precise. Or should I say the timing needs to be incredibly precise because the window is very small. Maybe it's it's not about distance, it's not about timing, it's just you gotta you gotta go horizontal. Look, now that I'm seeing it, it looks like it's a like a straight over the head attack. How did he that's new. I mean, he does his like triple attack, which is not new, and then he immediately goes into another one, but not just, it was won by an unblockable that showed its red label. Oh my god, through all the explosions, I couldn't see him. That actually does decent damage comparatively. He hasn't dropped one health pack. That's a bummer. Let's fucking go, baby! Oh! God, the animations in this game are so fire! That was sick. A relic. The glaive thrown by the Einar is synonymous with death. It said that there's no surface it cannot cut. Throw a Bifrost Chakram that swerves in enemies. Upgrades increase the number of chakrams. We'll see. We'll test it out. Okay, so if I try to... I mean, it's already a different throw, right? So if you just throw it... It gets full frost... And then, but if you frost awaken it first, hold L2, press R... Yep. It's already slightly different. This says it'll add more force to the throw. And knockback. Deals very heavy damage and frost and can break an enemy's guard. That's nuts. I'm kind of surprised I beat him on that run particularly, just because I didn't feel like I had started well. That slightly slower animation worries me. Whereas before this, when you would have it Frost Awaken and then press R2, he would do this like quick, like backhand throw. Now he swings it all the way back to his, like he would throw it and release it from his left hand side. Now he yeah, in general, I need to use this more. I needed to use it more in the first one, the 2018 one. Okay, that looks more like the one that was the R2.
Ragnarök will not bring back what you have lost any more than me.
I am reaching my limit for enough platitudes from you today. Can you please just shut up and kill me?
Yes, ma'am. Wait, is this the way to go? Please leave me the secrets and secrets alone.
Let's go.
All right, damn. So LSU's punting the ball to Arkansas. Arkansas's down 3 and they have 95 seconds left at home. No timeouts. And they're going to get started at like their own 28. So they have plenty of time if they can use the sidelines well to get down the field in the field goal range. Did I hit him too early? The abandoned village still. 2 legendary chests. And a raven. Don't you say anything. You should try spinning it in the other direction because there is an object. that you weren't sure if it would go over it or not. So you just wanted to test. Alright, some way I'm gonna blow one of these things up, I feel like. Oh, I can go down this time. Last time I couldn't jump. It was like almost an identical height. Wait. What just happened? Did I look right and the LSU player defender has the ball? I think they got it. Was it a strip sack? I think so. And Arkansas's third, yeah, his string looks clean too. I don't think his arm was fully going forward. That is Arkansas's third string quarterback, if I remember correctly.
Well, that did it.
I mean, there. I guess it only begs the question, like, and I wanted to joke in, like, the game's magnificent. I'm not gonna take, it's not a big deal, but you know, a minute ago after I fought that Fisk boss, right? There's the big wooden doors, and you throw your axe and you pull on them, okay? And it's just one of those things where it's like, it's hard not to think if you can do that for that. There's so many other tiny obstacles that are an inconvenience, and you have to run around. Where you're like, if he could pull this down, why can't he? Why do I have to walk around this or whatever? And here, it's like, if he could pull that pillar down with nothing on that pillar really indicating that it's interactivable or whatever, it's like, there's so many other pillars and obstacles that it's like, why can't we use it then? I don't know. It's like, it's kind of like plot armor, but not plot armor, you know? It's like when it's convenient, yeah. When it serves the cool set piece and the level design. You know, obviously one cool thing about the 2018 was it was like, well, there's a lot of cool things, obviously, but one of them, to me, is definitely the, like, pseudo open world nature of it. Again, not, like, it's not, I mean, it's obviously not Breath of the Wild, Red Dead Redemption 2 or anything, but you get to that point where you can ride the boat around the Lake of the Nine, and it's, you know, like, it's almost not open world, it's more like a Dragon Age Inquisition or whatever, where you have zones, and each zone is decently sized. And anyways, but like in the 2018 ones, you places like Muspelheim and Niflheim are and you know, basically only Midgard is the truly one that you get a sense of open worldness. The rest are very, I don't want to say on the rails or linear, but they're, yeah, linear is fine. A long range firebolt. Still, where are the heavy ones? Oh, that's cool. Hold R1 while aiming to charge up the firebolt and main and secondary explosion. That's dope. Or it looks dope. We'll see how well that plays out. But sorry, to finish my point, in the Midgard it was cool that you could like get on a boat and like you can go do a side quest or a couple side quests or explore the side area and find collectibles and 100% this little island, in between or in and around doing the main quest. which, you know, any of the other old ones, the original trilogy and stuff, would not have had. I mean, even if they had side quests, it's still very much on
I killed
rails.
to protect my son, to aid my friends.
So, and this one is more. I think eventually we'll get to Midgard and we can use the. Anyways, I hope if the next game they do it a little. There's a little more.
Never again.
You don't get to make that choice. Not with the death.
More of the realms are a bit
I
more.
am not here for debts.
It might not
I
even be
will always
realms.
have helped you.
I hate myself.
So much has been taken from me, and I'm just supposed to let it all go?
Not really, of
Enough.
course. But you just see games like, you know, Sonic Frontiers and then Pokemon Legends Arceus, and there's these games that are absolutely being inspired by Breath of the Wild. And even if they don't do it as well as Breath of the Wild, which is fine because, you know, the Zelda teams, the people who worked on Zelda from the jump, there's been that sense of you can go left, you can go right, you can go do this temple earlier than we probably intend you to, but you can go do it. So to make Breath of the Wild, it wasn't a huge new thing, whereas the God of War team and the Pokemon team, that would have been. So I commend them for not only attempting, but making really solid, good games as their first foray into that. Likewise, I wouldn't mind if more zones and any future God of War games have a bit more of what you felt when you were able to just take your boat around in Midgard. That's that's
There.
a much better way to say
I
it all
feel
than
the source of the
initially.
magic keeping me in Midgard.
What is this place?
I feel bad. Just desecrating these. But I need the loot. I'm sorry. These are so good though. Sorry. Still no Odin's Raven.
Hold on. Something's not right. Opinbera. World tree roots bound in Odin's damn knots. That's how he did it. Come on!
That is cool. Look at the different realms. Whoa! Holy fuck! That's like the fucking beginning of Doctor Strange, man.
Creature! It belongs to Odin?
No! It protects Yggdrasil's roots wherever they are.
That's cool, man.
Good! Keep at it!
Oh, I think I know what the Bifrost chakrams do. It's like putting the purple effect on them as if
Timing's off!
Ong Boder was throwing her purple smoke bombs.
Don't lose it!
Paint bombs. This is sick. It's just so fire how, again, any of the small to medium-sized complaints people would have had from the 2018 version, this game is like answered them. Me, the small complaint, right?
Drag it out! Don't let it break!
This is fire! Dude, this game is so fire, dog. So fire. Oh, no. I know what that... Why? Wait. Did I just have an R3 moment that I missed?
It's still in the way! I need to get to those roots!
I know!
That is so fire. Again, even before the hit came out, I was loving how you could see the different, like, corresponding aesthetics to the different realms of each individual vine, like the different colors and the glow and spectral effect.
If I free the Vanaheim route, I can help.
I got in the situation with Drekkie, dude, where I got too far away. Not Drekkie, the light elf guy. I got too far away from him, and then I felt like I needed to sprint forward. So his name is Nidhogg. Now I'm gonna eat up prostate. All right, this time I'm just gonna focus. I'm not gonna be too complimentary. I just wanted to shout out how fire the vines were going up and how they were kind of identifiable by the realms. But him coming out of his portal was badass. Reminded me of Doctor Strange. The monster itself, the design is fantastic. And then what I was ultimate point I was going to get at is, okay, if you were if you were to look at some of the complaints and some things that people, you know, small gripes from the 2018 game that were reasonable, like that had merit and were truly good critiques, it would have been enemy variety, the different mob types. And I had talked about that on stream already. You know, there was probably only like 6 or 7 total different ones, like 15-ish when you count the different variants. But the core, there was only like 6, so they've upped that. Definitely, there's almost all of the ones from the first game, and their variants, and then new ones, and then new variants to the original ones. But the other complaint was, at least compared to the original trilogy, it didn't feel like there were that many true boss fights, like epic boss fights. Sure, you had the which ones did you have? You would have had the Dark Elf King, the duo one against Magni and Modi. You would have had the one against just Modi. You would have had the Baldur, the two Baldur fights. And then you would have had the 9 Valkyries, so 14 maybe. Not count. I mean, there was more than people probably give it credit for. You got the Valkyrie ones, the Muspelheim trials, right? The whole loop of Niflheim. But yeah, there wasn't that. I don't know. And then this one, we've gotten a bunch. We've gotten the Huntress. We've gotten Thor. We've gotten Freya as a Valkyrie. We've gotten the Light Elf Queen. We've gotten Drekkie and Alva and Griddle and Vanadis. No, that was the Valkyrie one. Fisk, and then now Nidhogg. So I kind of want to go count it up. I want to kind of count it up and see how many, compare the two. And to me, what would need to count would be they would have, so like the lion that I recently fought wouldn't count. It would have to be a full name at the top of the screen, health bar at the top, etc. Oh man, look how much health he's starting without. Not ideal.
It's still in the way. I need to get to those roots.
I know!
Fuck that. I think another quality of life feature they could do, or like, is in instances like this, if a person so chose, if they wanted to, obviously you would have options, and maybe even the default would still be like it currently is. But if a person wanted to, when they restarted against the boss, and let's say you had reached a checkpoint in their health bar, you could reset it back to the beginning. And I don't mean loading into an autosave or whatever. And again, if it was like the Thor one where you change arenas, let's say you deplete Thor's health, boom, you get cutscene, go to a new arena, his health bar is at the very top. I would like, of course, the more just have it'd be great if you could have all the options. Like you could start like it is, you could go back in that Thor instance to not half health, but at the beginning of that arena, and then you could go back to the very beginning of that entire fight. The very beginning. So you'd start over at the first arena and have those three options. The current one, reset health. That's how you can word it too. Like current, like normal, legacy. The second one would be called reset health, not arena, or not phase, whatever they want to call it. And then reset whole sequence.
To get to those roots!
I know!
See, that's really lame. You're too far away to do your interrupt, but not far away enough for the blast.
To get to those roots!
I know! I know!
Dude, how long does it linger? Oh my god, that's so cheesy. Just kill me. Like, I guess you go really far to the front of the arena. Like, the entire battlefield was chocked with the lanes of it. I gotta turn that ring light down too. That shit's so bright and hot. And look how much
help.
the thing is, I couldn't go any further right. So I went back left, and it not only does as much damage as it did, it still ticked even when I was outside of it. Yeah, I mean, the next one I'll count, but some of these have been like way too. Like, well, the first one I missed my fireball, and I don't even get touched by him yet. So, well, I don't miss my fireball; it just didn't register.
It's still in the way. I need to get to those roots.
I know!
See, I couldn't go anywhere. I'm not counting those. I don't care. Those are fine. I'll count that. One in every 3 or something. But that is fucking so lame. You can't. The rocks. Even though you're a fucking god, I can't laterally roll on those rocks. You're telling me my man's just gonna tank the damage instead of moving around rocks.
It's still in the way. I need to get to those roots.
I know!
I just let him. I mean, I'm not. What are those? I mean, if you're gonna give me hints on the loading screen, you want to give me hints?
It's still in the way. I need to get to those roots.
I know!
That's what you got to do. You got to straighten yourself out a bit more in that in that sweet spot space. And then that way he throws it kind of more in the middle lane. Not that I'm exhibiting that at all. I think I actually got, they consider me having gotten touched there. Having gotten touched. Oh, I haven't done this. I don't know what we're doing here. Give me some new help.
I have it!
In that case,
This is dope. This is so fire. What a shot. What cinematography.
finally.
Oh, that's so sick. And then now because she broke that spell, she can leave her bird form. Oh, and she's about to go ham with your boy. No, just run off now.
In Vanaheim, yes, but there are more. She will guard them with her life.
I wasn't sure if that was Freya or me, or it. What is going on? Some of these animations are so trippy. This is incredible. What a fucking sequence. Although I'm getting my shit rocked, I have no idea what to look for. Okay, that's vertical, and I need to go under that. Okay. I don't know what to do with that, though.
We need you.
Yeah, yep. That's facts. Okay, I know I didn't count some of those on stream, but on my list, so I have like an overall death one, and then one for each boss. I have it at 5. I want to change that relic next time I Okay, now I see it better. Change my relic. Yeah. Yep. That's what I want to say.
It attacks through realm tears.
I see it.
Which is so fire. It's like fighting like Doctor Strange and
Your axe! Aim for my sigils!
Oh. Please move, sir. Like when Rick and Morty will shoot out of one portal and the bullet will come through the other. Doctor Strange sending Star-Lord. Yo, what up, Malcolm? Sorry. I'm loving it. There's, you know, no game's perfect, and I might even end up giving this a 10 out of 10, but there are a few super annoyances. Oh shit, look at that! So right now I'm fighting a monster that guards, you've seen Thor, I presume, and you know, like, there's something called the Yggdrasil. It's like the tree of life, and it's where all the realms are off of. Anyways, this monster protects the tree no matter where, and it is super sick. I mean, it looks really cool, as you can see. It attacks through realm tears, like through little portals. Some like Doctor Strange shit, Nightcrawler. And it's so fire. Wait, why I can't change it in battle? Oh, there you go. What you up to, dude? It's a dope Saturday. I got college football up on one screen. Playing some Ragnarok. Yeah, and this fight is, I mean, it's a great time to come in, except, now I'm going to sound more frustrated than the game actually would, have, because I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. But, yeah, it's sick. There is one thing that is super frustrating, though. A lot of your companions, the NPCs who run alongside you, the game feels like it needs to hold your hand. Like, let's say you get into, like, a room, and you have a puzzle, mini puzzle, whatever. You know, you got to spin a couple things, and then do this, and break this free, so you can lasso across, whatever. Some Tomb Raider, whatever, you know. And you want to look for, crazy thought, look for collectibles and secrets for a second. If you look away, or if, like, 5 seconds transpires, your allies will be like, hey, you should try throwing your axe over, and it's like, oh dude, it's so frustrating. I hate being spoon-fed stuff, and them feeling like they need to hold our hands, and that has been my biggest complaint. I mean, it is quick too. It's not only very fast, whereas like a game like Uncharted, it, like, after a couple minutes, it would pop up a thing at the bottom, and it would just simply say, oh, that's cool. He's throwing the rocks, essentially, that he just sucked up. I'm now realizing that. That move's so annoying. Like, not only, like, so Uncharted, after a couple minutes, it'll pop up, it'll say, like, press down on your D-pad if you would like a hint. And even then, the hint is often just like the camera shifting its focus to where you should be looking, not even writing a recipe down for you, a check by check playlist. So yeah, that's what I'm really frustrated with. But it doesn't like ruin the game. But there's been several times where I almost wanted to just like stop playing for a bit because it's just kind of, you know, if someone told you exactly how to solve a, I don't even know a good analogy. Like they lined up the pieces of the puzzle for you, and all you were doing were like connecting them, like literally just putting them into place. Kind of takes some of the fun out of actually doing the puzzle. Don't you suck me in. Oh man, normally he does, that was crazy. Normally he does the big boulder first, and then the little shard, so I was ready for the boulder. He switched it up on your boy. Oh, he did a third one. I was not ready.
My sigils can amplify your attacks. Burn it off its perch.
I don't get it. Wait, oh, hold on. Ah, I get it.
Burn it quickly. It attacks through realm tears.
All right, let's reset this one. We're gonna reset this. We're gonna add the proper kill deaths. All right, we're gonna at least add. We'll add 8. All right, here we go. This is the run. Or this is at least where I get to the next checkpoint. Oh, I wasted my skill. Not ideal. Ah, run. Damn, I just missed out on some good damage moments. I did my dodge too early. I did it so early. Alright, come to me. Dude, the visuals and the actual, what am I looking for? Like coordination, choreography of this fight is insane.
Your axe! Aim for my sigils!
Ah. Yeah, but what did I do? Didn't do shit for damage. Oh, maybe that did. Oh yeah, chunky nugs. That was chunky nugs. Suck on my axe. Just got it off in time. All right, this is it. Don't get greedy, Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy.
Watch your right!
I got greedy. I got greedy. Ayahuasca! It's so cool how he's like, yes, exactly that. What did I get hit by? Oh.
My sigils can amplify your attack.
Oh, sick. Get down from there, sir. Oh, I love the cut marks on his like face and stuff progressively as the fight goes on. And okay, I would like to point out that how that one sequence where I was dying to this attack for fun ad nauseum, it seemed like then it left way more of like a lingering trail, a hazardous field. Eat my fireball! Oh man. Oh, I got down to one shot and like 1 HP. Dude, it's so sick, man.
It's opening its stomach again. Get ready. I shot a sigil into its stomach. You know what to do. That's in it.
I just hit him with a Kaioken to finish him.
It's going back in.
No, you don't. No, you don't, sir. And amongst all this brilliance, Bear McCreary's score going absurd. Oh my god! Yo-wee! Dude, very few franchises do epic like fucking God of War. If nothing else, it does that. Wow-wooey. Look at the different... Oh, I love that. You got Muspelheim, Alfheim, Vanaheim. That cool looking one is probably Asgard. The one with the lime greenish mint. I wonder if there's something in that the fact that the Muspelheim, what, Helheim, Asgard, and Jotunheim maybe? I don't know. That's Midgard in the middle? Question mark? Oh, dude, what a powerful moment, man. This game, dude. The fucking music. Because you are worried. Is she about to now go ham on us because we've helped her and she doesn't need us anymore? Look at her get infused with the juice of the good. Bro, she's looking like Maya. No, Amara, the siren from Borderlands 3.
Is it done?
And you next. Dude, the crying, the relief she felt when she finally broke it. God, that felt cathartic.
It's really
now that you have what you seek.
I will murder you.
I suppose this is the point
I make my decision
where I forgive you,
or not.
where I kill you.
Dude, that's ham. God, that's ham.
Excited.
I like how he's ready. She's not gonna do it. That her sword, I want inside of me. Pause.
To be honest, I don't think I can do either. There's still a part of me that is so angry that it'll always be. It'll always be angry.
Black tip finger.
But no. You are not the one who needs to die. I do see that. Look. Everything that's happened between us.
No need to explain. Not to me. Not for that.
Dude, I just.
I do not regret saving your life, and never will. But the choice between life and death should have been yours to make. I should not have robbed you of that choice.
Oh my god, what dialogue! Yo! Yo! Dude, it's just incredible, man. His Bear McCreary just absolutely at no point, I don't know how to put it, it's an amazing video game. Expandable slots for enchantments. The amulet can be upgraded to unlock more slots. To view the amulet, enchantments in Kratos' inventory can be socketed into the amulet. When an enchantment is selected in the list, the description is displayed on the far right of the screen. You know, Midgard endurance, cooldown, perk, set. To socket can be added or removed from sockets at any time. Upgrade the amulet at the shop. How it started. Buyer. Enchantments from back in the day. How to upgrade my amulet at Brock's.
Now that I am...
I do not know why a creature such as this would be so devoted to guarding the roots of a tree, but she gave her life in their defense. Odin exploited Nidhogg's purpose, protecting the roots of the world tree, to guard the curse he placed upon Freya, to use an otherwise innocent being's nature to lead it to destruction is a vile practice. I do not regret slaying Nidhogg to gain Freya's freedom, but how many others are in the unwitting service of Odin? How many more will lie dead because of it?
Again. I suppose it's time to face my brother.
And after that?
The house is
I
the
don't
great.
know.
Ooh, I can upgrade my axe and my fucking hammer. Let's go.
Since I've had a choice.
I mean, axe and my blades.
Live with that for a moment.
Dude. That the like again the set piece choreography of God of Wars have always been so fire. The almost like Legolas sliding down the Mama kills trunk and Return of the King, but you know Kratos like hooking one ear, slingshotting him around, cutting into his neck, sliding down a beast's chest, like do, then like kicking off and whatever. This one he's like riding it, killing it, or like, fucking it up. He's about to get away. He pulls the chain. She closes the portal. Freaking cuts us. Immediately cauterizes the wound too, which is a cool extra added detail. Man, it's like even like look how much detail is in this, and that's what people won't like. It's how do you like you only notice it when it's not there. So many people would just go by and oh, that's how it should look, but like that takes craft. Now, and I was already going to say this, does that mean every single rock needs to be individual? No, you can have certain models, like have 7 and then just like copy and paste those, but then you go through these and add extra moss. So far. There's a way to streamline it and be detailed.
We can take this way back to the camp. I can help with the vines.
Now you can?
Now embed your blades into the glowing vines and light it.
Your brother seemed open to your return.
Oh, I'm sure he'd love nothing more than for everything to go back to how it was, leaving the responsibilities of leadership to me.
I forgot you can pre-hold it and build that up. That's like the Captain America attack. Oh, he has an attack in the 2018 game too. Captain America has one in the Marvel Avengers game. One bad thing about getting the skill where holding R2 throws the second blade and does it is in environmental moments. It's like takes a little bit longer. I mean, it's a smidge, but it is one of those things in those moments. It'd be cool if you just did the one blade just for the sake of brevity. Hopefully she teaches Atreus how to do that so me and him can do it when we're away from her. %8 complete. Are you Freya or are you an enemy? Oh. Dude, I wasn't sure. She just like wasn't reacting to me at all. I did see the rock there, so I kind of like, I was like, oh, she just poisoned him. At burning or frosted enemies, which are...
Steady your guard!
Okay, 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 okay.
Behind you! Watch out!
Oh, nice. That was fire.
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Kaioken.
Use the shield strike!
Yep. Not me losing, like ending up with less health than I started with. Going to get a health pack. It's gonna be me.
This is the last.
Send Odin my guards.
You use your anger effectively.
Well, you learn to use what you have.
Ooh. True religion, Jeans.
It's not as though I want to be angry with Freyr. He's my brother. He was the most important person in the world to me for half my life.
Nebraska and Michigan, Clemson. Who were they just playing? I was just watching them. Wasn't a great matchup. North Carolina. Oh, no.
These plants are the same as those we saw earlier. Frost should make quick work of their poison. I think we'll need to adjust our strategy since there's more than one. Let's try. Now the sigil should hold the frost, even in the axe's absence. Well done.
Okay, remove them. What are you? Dude, it's like Fart from Rick and Morty. Okay, yeah. They're like the new Revenant almost. You have to hit that with a herald of impending destruction, if ever there was one. The runic magic that flows through the 9 realms is a delicate system. In times of peace, the magic is calm, like a perfectly still lake in the absence of wind. But even the slightest disturbance is enough to cause ripples, and I can't think of a greater disturbance than Ragnarök approaching. Runic springs have begun to appear, causing raw magic to bubble from deep within the very makeup of a realm. From these springs, wisps are born, the pure manifestation of magic. With Fimbulwinter upon us, it's no wonder we're encountering more of these little pests by the day. Be wary, though. These may be easy enough to manage in small numbers, but they can quickly overwhelm even a seasoned warrior. What's more, they can fuse together to become wights.
Watch out, those are wisps. Powerful manifestations of runic magic. Could I ever think of this place? Is this home? Again. After all that's happened.
Still nothing there, huh? What is that gonna unlock? When is that gonna? Because once you get that, you know, even there's things they even go do in Svartalfheim. What a cool shot. The wolf's chasing the moon. This is it from the trailer in the fucking moment.
Skull and Hati are in Vanaheim?
We learned the giants
Gorgeous.
rescued them from Odin and brought them here.
Gorgeous,
And look.
man.
The sunlight wakes the sleeping roots. See how they stretch to welcome the sun?
Fucking gorgeous.
Beautiful, no? A far cry from the sheets of Midgard snow I've grown
Ooh.
accustomed to. The eastern
Look at,
migration.
yep,
It's just as I
fucking
remember it.
Lion King.
At least the whole realm hasn't fallen to predators and occupiers. I guess there's still something to be fought for here. Something to defend even after so much damage has been done. Maybe that goes for Freyr, too.
I hate the PlayStation when if you take a screenshot, that little symbol at the top right would be in any subsequent screenshot. You have to like wait for it to go away. It's so stupid. In a realm of peace, there's only one crime, a disruption of that peace. Look about you, the land and its people in harmony, in balance, as constant as the sun and moon. Yes, balance is precarious. Balance is easily lost. Cruelty, vanity, selfishness. These are the forces that would disrupt Vanaheim's harmony. These are the forces of the Aesir. We are a peaceful people, but peace cannot endure without force to protect it. Dude, this is stunning, man. Him chasing that, the changing of night to day, the migration.
You won't be able to damage it without destroying the mother. It's a large bulbous thing. You can't miss it.
Bulbous.
What is this?
I don't know. But giants definitely crafted it.
Bird bath.
There's 2 wolves represented here. Perhaps a connection to
sundial.
our friends in the sky. A mystery for another time.
That looks like it'd open up and make a thing I can swing off of.
My sigils can break through their shields! Shield strike, now! Enemy behind you!
She's probably got a Poke Evolve, which sucks.
They're defenseless now!
Oh, the plant's fucking me up, maybe more than anything else. Oh, I'm in it. I need to find the mother. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm over here just fucking chain blasting your amigo.
Enemies on the left!
Damn, JJ McCarthy, 2 for 7 for 29 yards so far. I know it's not great conditions, but some of those throws he just slung.
They're defenseless now!
No.
Behind you, Kratos!
That was fire, although they should be dead. Thank you.
Enemy to your left! Enemy behind you, Kratos! Behind you! Incoming!
Exactly what I want to do. Hit the plant, but not be in the plant. Easy peasy. Oh, I could have came down here too. Save for those plants.
So much has happened since I last saw Freyr. I'm
Dude,
not even sure where to
freaking
begin.
Blake Corum though.
do you want
On
from
fire.
An apology would be a start. I want to forgive him. I'd like to think he's changed. He's all I have left now. Did you ever apologize to Deimos?
It is difficult to seek forgiveness when you feel unworthy.
Now, how to get across?
Chain elements. Use multiple sigils to chain elements towards hard to reach places. Oh, some absolute Doctor Strange shit. They grow in size and glow brighter when chained to each other.
My sigil arrow should be able to carry the fire across the river to reach the bramble.
Oh, come on. Okay, hold on. What if we do... Well done.
This can be
That's
powerful,
so fire.
even for the unworthy.
Another new wrinkle to their various exploration techniques.
Well, be glad you have a spouse to remember fondly.
Damn, that's powerful. A spouse that he can remember fondly, whereas Freya does not. She does not remember Odin fondly. Okay, it's not Doctor Strange as much as I thought. I thought I was about to like put a couple of them and we're gonna like hop on like Doctor Strange let Star-Lord, or Miss Marvel does with the powers they gave her in her show. Dude, that's so fire when you
Enemies to your left!
dismember them.
Shield strike now!
Farce.
The whip! It's creating more!
Yeah, it is, and I don't like it. Stop.
Watch your right!
We don't like it. Stop it. Stop it. Not cool. Oh, y'all are everywhere. Nice. They just kept like popping each other off the. Oh, oh! They just ramped up in madness.
Can avoid every attack!
Damn, that got real touch and go there for a second.
All my former spouse taught me was that there's no limit to the depth to which a soul can sink into darkness. Tricked me into marriage to spare my home and took my home just the same. Scattered my people to the wind. Maybe it's time somebody drew the line. Maybe it's time someone makes Groa's prophecy come true.
I will not wish for war, Freya.
War is a terrible thing, Kratos.
Damn, should have saved my
But
rage.
some things are even worse.
We're getting back to the camp.
Atreus rushes to Ragnarok. You may not be able to stop him.
I will.
And if you fail?
I have prepared him to survive without me, if he must.
Oh, oh, oh! I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'll kill the mother first.
Watch for the plants. They like me.
Will you
but
please hit
strangers
that?
not
Thank
so
you.
much.
I see that.
Stop. Oh, I get it. I get it. Stop. Leave me alone. Oh, of course. The chain broke right when I did it. Okay, maybe not. Can we get a new one there and then a new one there?
We don't have the equipment for this. So what's next for you, if not preparing for war?
I do not know. But I will take no chances with Atreus.
Well, you may want to think fast, unless you want someone to make that choice for you.
It's cool you get really good chunks of games where they're separated, so they can.
As I ever.
A lot of the stuff can really simmer in, and then the lessons and the conversations they've had can be given new perspectives, and they're able to have conversations about those. Atreus goes to Midgard to try to talk to Freya, and he's with Sindri. Then there's oh my god, in the Nebraska Michigan game, that was scary. We're in the second quarter, 7 minutes ago, and the Nebraska player just hurdled the he hurdled the Michigan player, so the Michigan player breaks down to make the tackle, and he's starting to get hurdled, and he goes up, and he essentially helmets the dude right in the nuts. Though that's not even the worst part, though. I know, crazy. So he's hurdling him. He gets hit in the nuts. That kind of gets him turned all weird. He then gets hit while he's in the air. I mean, not the guy couldn't do anything, and then he lands on like his upper back neck. So it was like, dude, please don't be bad. Please don't be bad. Please don't be bad. Luckily, he got right back up. Seemingly didn't feel a thing.
No. It really is you. You returned to us at last.
Yes.
Let's celebrate. You reclaim the throne. We'll rebuild. Me and you against the world. Huh? Just like the old days.
I'm not staying.
I don't understand. You're here. Maybe together we can take back what's ours.
I only just got back what's mine. I still have work to do.
You've seen what's left of the realm, right? Do we really mean that little to you?
You question my loyalty? Vanaheim turned its back on me.
Oh, you still can't let go of that old fight.
It was my duty to save as many of our people as possible. My responsibility. One you didn't take seriously then, and from the looks of it, one you don't now.
You think this is a game to me?
Yeah.
We lost everything to that maniac you called husband. The man's family set me on fire. How did you expect me to react?
Like my brother! Like the boy that used to have my back no matter what! And who I always supported no matter how selfish his choices. I expected you to come and find me. That no matter how hurt or angry, you wouldn't abandon me when I needed you the most.
A powerful scene after powerful scene.
Freya, please.
Dude, the facial
I thought you were dead.
work.
I've had to live lifetimes with those last awful words I said to you. Have any idea what that's like? Knowing that your own selfishness hurt the person that you cared about the most. Abandon you. Oh, Freya. I mourned you. Oh, I've missed you so much.
And are you, Ingvi?
So good, man.
But I won't bind myself to another realm when I finally have my freedom. I'll send help, though. And I will come back. I promise.
This hasn't been your home for a long time, has it? Do what you gotta do.
All right, that's enough. Ain't y'all got nothing better to do than gawking at family sorting squabbles? Come on, you two. Not you. Got a few things to square with y'all. First is you collecting your spare heads. Second is that sigil magic I smell on your bow. Reckon that's an idea I'll steal. How's about I set you up with some sonic mojo? Call it a trade.
Very well.
Third of all, if you ain't staying here, bears mentioning that Sindri and I find ourselves running a flop for unemployed guys.
See, that's what I mean. That's why I don't like subtitles. I just read that, and it's still good, but I just would rather him deliver the line, and that's when I hear the line.
If you're done freezing your backside off in Midgard, maybe come back with Beardo there. Check up on your old pal Tyr.
That's kind of you, Brock. I may do just that.
Ray is broken now. Use both sonic
I'll
and sigil
meet y'all
arrows.
back at the house. Unless you want me to fix anything up first.
Don't run off without me now, brother. I've done what I can here.
I wanna.
Well, brother, care to meet our new allies? Or shall we depart?
Excuse me, can y'all stop and help a lady out, please?
May I ask, how did the traveler come to follow my brother?
Knew it was a
I
traveler.
was broken when he found me. The truth I'd pledged my life to, it was a lie. Lord Freyr put what was left of me back together. Give me some... real to believe in.
That's Freyr, the Lord of Second Chances.
He saved me. Gave me a family,
Lockjaw?
a purpose. And I will gladly die for both.
Thank you. He's lucky to have you. Tell me about the camp dog.
What is it?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time tinkering up and down.
Damn it, I'm missing the part about the camp
Once old
dog.
Army came to town, I lit out of there faster than a tassel worm with its bottom ablaze. So frazzled, I accidentally left behind a few irreplaceables.
What? Irreplaceables?
Well, just one, really. An orb. I'd be mighty grateful if you would find it.
What is it?
And if you come across any of my old, beautifully rusted armor pieces, I'll use the scrap to whip up something specially suited just for you.
What is the orb?
Just bring it back here and you'll make me happy as a sunbeam.
Happy as a sunbeam.
Oh, and don't forget to keep an eye out for my old armor. I'll fix it up for you, free of charge.
What sort of orb do you imagine we're looking for, brother?
I do not know.
What'll it be?
I can upgrade both of them. Like like it's frustrating enough you can't rotate him. It's extra frustrating that he's not holding his axe in a better position so you can actually see what it looks like before and after the upgrade. I mean, you can see the look of the handle, the wood part changes, but
Oh, so I'm just some clodhopper? Let's do it.
At least you can see these. Although it doesn't change till there. It's interesting these lost their visual upgrades, but the Leviathan axe did not. What if God was one of us?
You still owe me the story of who made these things.
Hephaestus, right? Ooh. The spinning chaos and evasive embers evade attack skills do increased damage and burn. I think I'm gonna craft that. Maybe not equip it immediately, but to have it. See, at least you see it better. See, like, that's how I wish you would hold it in general, or something along those lines, not just when you're looking at these. Damn, it's raining outside. Plat power, please don't go off. I might have to turn my overhead lights off just so it helps. The completionist in me is going to go ahead and just craft everything. Oh, that's sick. The concussive wave, that actually going to be really ham. Axe
Sharp
and hammer better. See how he like holds it up there? Why can't he do that before you upgrade it? And it doesn't even have to be constantly holding it like that. Can't he just like every 10 seconds do an inspect animation? If like you don't touch it, you go 6+ seconds or whatever without touching it, he'll start inspecting it.
No refunds.
Cause like I'm a sucker for watching like the visual upgrade of stuff in games. So like you can absolutely tell it in the handle. The, like main part of the wood in the middle is more silver, more little drops. It kind of looks like a scorpion hook chain going up it, and it's more ornate in the axe.
Sure, I'm open.
$2,800. I don't know if I want to craft those yet. Barehanded attacks, parrying and blocking to bonus damage and poison enemies, lowering their power level. Lunda's broken cuirass. And Lura's this other dwarf that's hammering away at stuff. So I bet you get those when you complete your quest.
Damn, am I good or what?
Let's not talk about it.
Let's make something then.
Oh my gosh, that sounds juicy, given how much I hate fighting the Dark Elves.
And Lady Freya?
Sigil arrows deal increased status. 25. Crap it.
You know what you want?
How do I have no artifacts to sell after that endeavor?
something special?
Just tell the story of the dog again.
Hey. Yeah, I'm glad it worked. Whatever you helped her do out there.
Do you? Depart Frey's camp when ready. Freyr and her brother have reached some measure of reconciliation, but it seems their journey does not end in Vanaheim. For now, she remains with us. Perhaps we should better know our new allies. Michigan has the ball again, up 14-3. Blake Corum with his atypical brilliant vision. Great, and it's great blocking. I mean, the push that Michigan offensive line is getting is insane. And then it's just like moving, and then he's just slaloming through. Well, I hope that Nebraska coach is okay. It's one of those where a guy gets tackled going out of bounds, and then they roll up on the leg of like an older coach on the sideline. She wants return. She did not say more about the orb's origin or intended use. It's the only active side quest I have right now. The dwarf Lunda spoke of broken armor in the Vanaheim River Delta. If we find these broken armor pieces, she may be able to repair them. Did I craft those already? Why is that grayed out? Because I have to find the part first? Excuse me. That's what's been happening. There's been a couple fights where I've literally gotten down to 1 HP. I've actually thought I was dead because of all the red on my screen and all the flat, like everything. I genuinely thought had died, but I was still on my feet. And I was like, okay, 1 HP, and I kept fighting, like the lion fight. And I think I stayed up because of this, which is huge.
Get you?
Yes, please. While sprinting to... Oh, that's huge. Instead of having to charge up and then do it, I can do it while I'm running. That's mega cool. R1, 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 R2. Press L1 and R2 while barehanded, so now I can quickly do it. Want that. I'm going to do this first. That's a no-brainer. That's so fire. While sprinting to activate it quickly. Striking an enemy during its attack with Scorch Sweep significantly increases the damage dealt. Okay, that's good to know that if you swing it early, you still get extra oomph. You just get the maximum effect if you fully charge it. But you don't have to fully charge it to get some effect. You burn. It's fully charged. Trigger a hazard of smaller follow-up explosions. Striking an enemy during its attack with Scorched Earth significantly increases the damage dealt. Does that mean during its attack? Does that mean like while I'm whipping it and then nay-naying? Or no? Alright, that's a big come up. I mean, I got this so I can get Frost Awakens while I sprint. I got this. I got that.
What your deal is, but...
Upgraded my axe
pardon,
and
Freya.
my
Busy
blades.
times.
I remember where to look for a gateway. Follow me.
Well, you two seem to be getting on since completing your mission.
Easy, Mimir.
Yet I hope this
Way to make
alliance
things
has some
awkward.
staying power after all.
It seems to me we share a common enemy. Kratos, you may not accept that Ragnarok is inevitable, but you're smart enough to know Odin is a threat. Whatever comes next, our best chance of surviving it is to work together.
To kill Odin.
Do you agree?
I do.
Then as to Brock's offer, you can imagine staying under the same roof as a couple former enemies? No further
You see the
temptations
gold
towards
stuff
terrible vengeance?
right there in the middle of my
Not
screen?
against you.
I love that. The visualization of like new quest popping up, quest completion. That's really clean.
Either of you. You have my word.
And it has that, like, when Odin dies in Thor Ragnarok, that kind of mystical energy, which we've also seen here. You see it when you see the, like, exposition from the Jotnar. Freya's alliance unlocks new combat equipment and a unique skill tree. Her use of both sonic and sigil arrows open new options in combats and puzzles. With their alliance sealed, that's a big, like, that's big. So, and all the marketing leading up, and all we knew is that Freya's going to be a problem. Freya's pissed, and we knew that. And I'm not, like, if you asked me before the game came out, did I think we'd eventually get into a boss fight that culminated in her fully dying? I would say no. I don't think we'd fully kill her. But for her to fully join our team, I would never have expected that. With their alliance, so can now customize a variety of combat abilities and equipment to view Freya. Upgrade Freya's sword at any shop to improve her strength in combat. Runic summons provide critical aid in combat and can be activated by holding square. Runic summons take time to recharge. Magic to conjure a deadly poison gas cloud that seeks out enemies. Okay. Different armor to change her look. She also benefits from shared accessories that adjust combat style for her and Atreus. Go to skills. Freya has a unique skill tree that uses XP separately in combat. Unlock fine summons, poison attacks. Okay, cool. Sick, dude. Freya can spawn vines from the ground that roots enemies in place. Tree status that enters the Valkyrie form to slash. Does she share XP with Atreus though? Like, am I using some? If I use all of this, is that, or is that 2100 what she would have gathered while we were fighting? I'll at least get those two. And that one. Freya armor. That's halftime in the Michigan-Nebraska game. Louisville, Clemson's up 17-7. That's also at halftime. Central Florida's beating Tulane. North Carolina State is up on Boston College. Atletico Madrid is beating Almazan. How bizarre. Marshall's beating App State. Are you going to finally let us interact with these? This is where I fought the wolves earlier.
This lock is different from others you might know. You'll need an enchantment on your chisel to use it.
Now you conveniently have... Oh, I guess she did break up the roots, and now she is more powerful. She can use more of her spells. She's more powerful.
Go ahead. Carve the letter.
More free.
Suna.
It's an incantation. Suna.
The elves in Freyr's camp mentioned a gate like this in Alfheim. Kept on about some sacred light elf sanctum out past the barrens.
A trip to Alfheim. Well, we can decide at the gateway. This boat should get us there if we can clear those walls. Remember what to do? There's a fallen log in the river. It has something on it I don't recognize. We're clear. So it's true. Tyr's really alive?
Aye. Not exactly shipshape. He sleeps in a broom closet now. But he's adjusting.
How did you find him?
Largely, that's down to Atreus having figured out how to access the prophecies giants reserved for their own kind. We only learned of it ourselves after Thor and Odin came calling.
To your home? Is it still standing?
Barely. But all the violence was seemingly just a distraction to let Odin have a private word with Atreus.
Odin was alone with your son? Did he tell you what they spoke of?
Yes. He said that Odin invited him to Asgard to help him find his answers.
The answers he's...
Our mission in Vanaheim is complete. We make our way home. I'm trying to stall a second while these ads finish up. I think I'm gonna hop off though soon and eat dinner. Maybe play a little Disney Dreamlight Valley because I have not played in it over 2 weeks and that event is ending soon.
Rushing into fate in search of. That's troubling.
Dude, the ring light gets so hot, man.
Well, if you're ready to talk to him, the Mystic Gateway is ahead. If not, I have some unfinished business up this river I could use your help with.
Or we can follow up on that elven sanctum out in Alpine's desert.
If you want to continue exploring, we'll need to remove that log in the river.
Shut up! I was already kind of frustrated that, like, okay, it's not so bad that they tell you what quests are available. I mean, it's still kind of hand-holdy, right? I mean, we literally just got updated on the Elven Sanctum. Did you already think your gamer is forgotten? Her telling us she needs a new, like, she has a favor that works. That's cool. That's new. But her then saying, like, you can do this, or you can do that. And then Mimir's like, don't forget this. Okay, that's frustrating, but not that big of a deal. I have literally been on shore for what, 8 seconds, counting the time it took me to bend over and grab that collectible. And it actually triggers me. I don't think anyone should like being spoon-fed.
Good. We can explore the river now. And hopefully right some more roads.
I wish I could speed up the... I hope eventually I can speed up the time it takes to do that. Alright, hold on. While sprinting... Oh, that's fire. Skriniar's chest. Never considered himself a Vanir. Never considered himself, well, much of anything, truth be told. Skriniar was loyal to no one but Skriniar. He was that particularly infuriating brand of intellectual who forever seeks to place himself above others by refusing to ever be pinned down on any specific philosophy. If there were an issue with two sides, Skriniar would find a way to stand right in the middle and declare himself superior to all. If there were a fence separating two pastures, he'd find a way to balance directly on its edge. When Odin visited his wrath upon Vanaheim, Skriniar learned the consequences of neutrality. Neither side could be sure of where his loyalties lie, so neither side could trust him. For the Einherjar, that meant they'd chop his head off at the first available opportunity, which, given that the Vanir refused to provide him with shelter, came considerably sooner than he expected. That was the one that, I don't know. Did she really need to stand up?
We don't have the equipment for this.
Yeah, you don't. You're the one who's supposed to do that kind of stuff. Wait, is that more explorable area? Hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. The music is incredible. And again, it's like, it just keeps coming with new melodies and new melodies and new melodies and new jingles. It's just, it's remarkable.
What is your unfinished business?
I left something behind, near the falls.
Your wedding site. Now, why do you want to be going back there?
Oh, look at
To be
that.
free of the bonds of my marriage. And to Asgard.
I think you severed that a long time ago.
Not completely.
So much wildlife. I love it,
Guide
dude.
us.
Like a damn safari. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh my god, are those like crocodile?
My people settled this river many ages ago. Thousands traveled it on pilgrimage to the shrine of worship. But then the Aesir came. This is all that's left. Reavers, of course.
Brother, you ever think of cooking meat with those blades of yours?
No. They would foul the meat.
Oh, because of the magic on them?
The blood.
Ah, yes. Carry on then.
That's great. Carry on now. That is awesome, actually.
Enemy, left
Like,
flank!
super great.
Behind you!
Wow, please explain to me how I didn't interrupt him powering up there at all. Alright, I think I'm gonna save this fight. No, I'll beat this and then save it. We beat it and then we save it. Stop hitting me while I'm doing that. I'm getting fucked on. These cats are hard as shit. They're all level 3 or higher. And you can't stop that leveling up process. I'm dead to the poison here in a second. Any minute now. I'm only using this because I don't want to have to update my goddamn tracker again. I wish there was an easier way. Like, it'd be really fun. I wish I knew how to make it to where, like, when someone updates it in the chat, like, does a +1, it, okay, it's one thing to be doing that shit, the double chain. The reason I even held off on buying that upgrade for so long is because I was worried about that very mechanic. That every time an upgrade shows like something having a longer animation and like induction time, I get terrified for that very reason.
You all right, brother?
What else does make me terrified? The fact that it's the range attack. Range attacks get me. Anyways, it's bad enough when I'm like, I have, let's say, enemy A being grabbed by my 2 chains. Not to be confused with 2 chains himself. Right? Anyways. It's bad enough if I have enemy A grabbed and then like enemy B is the one that hits me. It's really frustrating when I have enemy A grabbed and it's enemy A who hits me and kills me, essentially.
Patience is piety.
And I have to remember that with this particular shield, I don't need to block to build up charge. I can just hold it. And then...
What is wrong?
Please, leave me to my prayers. I await Freya, the great healer.
I am here.
She will cure me. I have been a loyal follower. She would not abandon...
I am Freya. What do you need?
Only she can cure my sickness.
I am her!
Mangled, mire,
I...
and Poem.
We must help her.
She demands a cure. She is dead.
She is trapped here, ignorant of her own death. If we bring her what she needs, she'll move on.
You're certain?
I'm not going to do nothing. She needs mangold, mire, and palm. We should find some.
The like Vuvuzela noise is trippy. That's really cool. Okay, so hold on, stop spinning that. A couple things. Yeah, you don't even need to use your thing, you can extend it there. B, I didn't realize that I need to leave my axe there, and that's what I need to wait for on some of those.
Well done.
The spirit seeks mangold, mire, and palm. Whispering slab, amulet, enchantment.
What did you find?
As you asked.
Be strong. Be wary.
Oh, they're healing fast and rowdy. What do I need to damage to stop their healing?
Right flank.
Hold on, is that it? No, that's it on me. Never mind, found it. Where is he at? They're called like Nokins.